An impossible object is a type of illusion. They are typically three-dimensional objects that, when looked at from a certain angle, create a shape that is physically impossible. One example of an impossible object is the Penrose triangle. When looked at properly, it creates the illusion of an infinitely looping triangle. The illusions are created by both physical and psychological components. This has been attempt number 1 at making the Penrose triangle. We used a cutout to make this. It took us a little while to get it, but we finally got the camera angle after we watched a tutorial. Yeah. Cells in our eyes capture small portions of what we're looking at and send that part of the image to our brain. As more and more cells capture more portions of the image, our brain pieces it together and creates the complete image. When our brain is piecing the image together, it doesn't double-check that everything makes sense. Therefore, there is no global consistency in the image. Due to this inconsistency, we're able to trick our brain into believing that an object like the Penrose triangle is possible. When viewed through a psychological standpoint, the hold that impossible geometry and optical illusions have over us can be explained by Gestalt's law of organization. The 5 grouping laws describe why pieces are put together into an object rather than remaining separate. The first is the law of nearness, or proximity. When the cells are capturing the information, they make sure everything is locally consistent. Objects near each other tend to be seen as a unit. The law of similarity states that objects similar to each other tend to be grouped as a unit. The law of good continuation states that objects arranged in either a straight line or a smooth curve tend to be seen as a unit. The law of closure states that when a figure has a gap, we tend to see it as a closed, complete figure. The law of common fate states that when objects move in the same direction, we tend to see them as units.